Makes you think that I'm an answer if you ain't mine. Even if you call me.
He's not Uncle Tom Coon. To me, Geeks and Game. They asked me over the past 2 years why you don't mess with him. He's against the agenda. But he's still an Uncle Tom. He's still a coon. Anybody that deals with racist people that's black, especially black, I'm going to call them an Uncle Tom and a coon.
Hold up, hold up,
Eric
hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold on. Let me start this from the top.
Asked me over the past 2 years why you don't mess with him. He's against the agenda. But he's still an Uncle Tom. He's still a coon. Anybody that deals with racist people that's black, especially black, I'm going to call them an Uncle Tom and a coon. Eric July, Ripper 59, whatever, he's a coon and an Uncle Tom. You don't get to where he's at if you're black unless you doing some dirty shit behind scenes or you're cooning.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Classic crabs in a bucket mentality. And you can hear the cholesterol in this nigga's voice. You can hear the cholesterol in this nigga's voice, man. You can't make this shit up. He said you don't get to where you are successfully as a black man in this country without cooning. Without, man, let's continue before
And that's how I feel. Y'all saw the footage. These are people that he will defend. These are people that is really just part of his team. He's not a Geeks and Gamer, but he do video.
This nigga, he's not a Geeks and Gamers. Nigga, hit the gym! Hit the gym, nigga, so you can talk! I get so tired of niggas like this, bro. You hating on another black man because he don't want to be poor and a victim, and you struggling to get your words out on stream, on the dang on video, because you overweight.
With them, and he do relate to them, and I can't mess with a guy or like be cool or even be a fan of a guy that deals with Geeks and Gamers. I just can't do it.
That deals with Geeks and Gamers. Perfect prime example of the crabs in a bucket mentality, nigga. You can't make this shit up, dog. And you wonder why? You wonder why we can't get nowhere as a people? Because of shit like this.
And because he deals with Geeks and Gamers, I'm gonna put him in that Uncle Tom Coon category. I'm just gonna do it until I hear that he's done with Geeks and Gamers and stuff like that. That's how it's just gonna be. Right below, do y'all think I'm being too harsh? I just don't like it. To me, Geeks and Gamers, they are the KKK of nerd culture. They don't like black characters in movies. If it was up to Geeks and Gamers, they would want Hollywood to be like the 1950s. So because Ripper 59 is hanging out with the KKK of nerd culture, I never was down with that. I'm not cool with that. So that's the reason why I don't like Ripper 59. I think his comic book that just came out, I hate the animation of the comic. I just think it's terrible. I do like the trailer that he put out.
You can't make this shit up, dog. You cannot make it up. You cannot make it up, dog. It's absolutely ridiculous. These dudes can barely breathe, can barely speak, but got the most to say. He called Geeks and Gamers the KKK. Man, if you don't get the fuck out of here, what happens is niggas like this, they hear clips and they run with stuff. They don't like black people, man. Get the fuck out of here. They don't like black people in movies. If it was up to them, Hollywood would be back in the 1950s. The problem with your motherfucking statement is, niggas like you don't get out here and make black nerd shit for people to like. That's your problem. You don't get out here and make black shit for nerds to enjoy. So instead of them being able to enjoy some black nerd shit, you got to resort to replacing white people in movies in order to get your rocks off. And nobody likes it. Nobody. Evident with The Little Mermaid, nigga. Ain't nobody gonna see it. But the activists. Man, you don't get the fuck out of here, man. Hold up. What's this nigga name? Nerd Culture. I think I seen that nigga's channel one time before.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen?
Of course this nigga don't show his face. Of course this nigga don't show his face. I want to see that video.
They have a memorial.
I gotta see. Georgina Floyd. What the fuck? Geeks and Gamers a boring. Good thing I am instead of being like those fools, and Ripper should have been better. Now I care a little of his comics. I mean, y'all niggas cannot care about the comics, but the comics sell. So I don't know what y'all, I mean, what your expectation here is. I don't know what your expectation here is, dog. But I mean, this shit is comical. Yeah, nigga, you are pathetic. Black people like this are pathetic. But they ain't got no smoke for none of these rappers out here killing people. No smoke. They'll get on here and talk down on a man for putting his own money. Like, oh, you don't get to the success you're at without cooning, without working with white people. What he's supposed to do? What he's supposed to do? Cater to you, nigga? You don't buy shit. You can't even work hard enough You can't even work hard enough to get your goddamn health in order so you can breathe when you doing videos. Fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Shit is comical. Embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Let me get back to my game, man.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, hey. Beat that thing down like you started attention, my baby. You had some plans with your man, just tell him to cancel, my baby.